Hello everyone, this is Chirag. I wanted to thank everyone who voted for this election and really came out and putting out their opinion is most important thing that we can do for the democracy. In all my campaign, if who have watched me closely, I highly focused on something called as community engagement. And why did I focus on this is very important because the more people who are running for an election, the more people are going to pull people out and come out for vote and do the basic duty of voting. And this is very evident from the basic numbers which we have in the results. If you see in 2024, we have around 77% people who voted. And this is similar to the last election, which was with the presidential election in 2020, when 87% people voted. We are talking about a 10% drop. And when you just see the sheer number of people, it's 6,497 people who didn't vote this time. That's a significant drop. And now let's break it down between the number of the district because when you see the district and the district maps, typically you will see that District 1 and District 3 were up for election. And in District 1, we had two people running, which was Vasant Sethi and Robert Jevinat. It was a tight competition, and if you see that around 20, 80% of people voted in this election in the District 1. The same thing when you go to the District 3, which was up for election, only 72% people voted. And one of the important thing you'll see is there was no competition here. There was only one person who was running for the council member. Let's look back into the number of 2020, where you can see even if the voters were less, we still had more people who voted in 2020 than 2024. And in District 3, we had a good amount of competition. And in the same place, we are seeing 86% people voted compared to 72% this time. And if you see the number of people who left the voting ballot blank in the council, it's like staggering 26%. It's a huge number of people who didn't even bother to worry about the city council when there was no opposition. So this is purely what we are seeing is community disengagement between these two elections. And we need to figure out what has happened in between these 4 years, which made people discouraged to vote. One of the major thing I have seen is city stopped taking Zoom comments from residents. So if you are not heard, you will not even bother about knowing what is going on. That's what I think. And other important thing, what I thought was when I ran, basically giving competition is a responsibility of all these clubs that are operating. Like you can talk about the Democratic Club, Republican Club, or even the groups of Islamic Club and Hindu Club and any club. They should have actually put their own candidates if the election were going unopposed, but they failed to do so. And I want to make sure that in future none of this election go unopposed. So if anybody who's even having a brief thought of thinking of running for an election, I would love to talk to you and know what your thoughts are and see if your campaign needs to get a push from me. I would definitely do that. And I'm looking forward to speak anyone who is really interested in coming up and leading the city or council or any board. Those are up for elections. Even if you win or don't win, you at least make sure you create an impact. Thank you very much. Bye bye.